everybody, Carolina Tony here, and
Bama Mike.
we are here not too far from my home, about 45 minutes away. It's south of the border. One very, very old roadside attraction. This place was started in 1950, and we're here to check it out. Also, I'm going to put Bama Mike's link to his channel right under here, so y'all look for it. Go check his stuff out. Let's go. Okay, this is Bama Mike explaining to this dude that he just drove all the way from Alabama for the sole purpose of going up in the tower and his clothes. That's, you know what? We're not going to be able to get to go up in the tower because it's thundering, and they said it's not very safe. In 1949, a man named Alan Schaefer started a place called South of the Border Depot. It's right on the North Carolina-South Carolina border, and he opened it up over here in South Carolina because in North Carolina was a dry county. So people from North Carolina could come over here into South Carolina and drink their beer. Then in 1950, he opened up south of the border, and it grew and grew and grew. In the 60s and the 70s was the heyday. This was the place to come for all types of amusements, restaurants, rides, and everything was here. It's not what it once was, but it's still pretty cool. And you thought it meant something else, and you were wrong. He's not real. Now, if you've ever been to Mexico, this is a lot like the real Mexico, except it's a lot more organized. They've got all kind of junk in here. You can get you one of these sombreros and one of those Mexican ponchos. And hey, look, made in Mexico. What would you think? We are out in front of Reptile Lagoon. Now, Bama Mike has never been here, and if we're fortunate enough, we're going to get to go inside and see some real live reptiles. Okay, this is the entrance to the Reptile Lagoon. It says it's the largest indoor exhibit in America. Let's go see. Bottom, bum, 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 bum. Hey.
Two big old turtles in there, a tortoise.
These would be tortoises. They're dry land animals. If you throw them in the water, they'll die. Here is the American crocodile. Hi, senor, you like my snake? This reminds me of an Indiana Jones movie. These here are a little more active. You see them move every now and then. Time to eat. Oh, look, this a blood python. Look. This is a Mexican beaded lizard. He's venomous, and he wants out. He keeps clawing at the glass.
Spectacled caiman? That don't sound right.
This is an alligator snapping turtle. He just kind of lays motionless on the bottom of a pond. And if you look inside his mouth, it looks like weeds or moss or something in there. Well, that's to kind of fool little small fish into think, look, there's a hole in a rock and there's a little worm in there moving around. But that's not a worm in there moving around, that's his tongue. And when the fish go in there, chomp. Hey, here's a king cobra.
Look how big this guy is. He's extra long. Just imagine running into him somewhere.
This is a yellow anaconda, and for a minute I thought he had two tails or a skinny head, but there's two of them. There's a head for this one and a head for that one. Every time a rattlesnake sheds its skin, it gains a new rattle. And rattles are made up of keratin, which is the same thing that your fingernails are made of. Not that I'm an expert, but I know how to Google anything.
Where are you going to, Michael?
I'm just walking here by the amusement park. The good news.
Here is the south of the border amusement park. Now you have to use your imagination. Hundreds of little small children running around, riding the merry-go-round, riding the Himalaya, and the bumper cars, and the bouncy house. But it's kind of rainy today, and there's no little children except for Bama Mike. Here in south of the border, this is the Myrtle Beach shop with pink flamingos. But it says there's a great white shark in here. Let's go see. Now we were coming in here to see the great white shark, and upon immediately coming in we find out he's not a real shark. This is almost like a Pigeon Forge of the man eating chicken, and you're looking at a hole and there's a big man in there eating chicken. Now here's the story. It says this great white shark was captured off the coast of Barbados on April the 10th, 1995. And said it was preserved by Gray Taxidermy Incorporated of Pompano Beach, Florida. It's 27 feet long, and it's supposed to be one of only 3 ever captured that was this big. A roadside attraction or a tourist trap. The beer depot was 18 by 36, only sat 10 people in 1940. A few years later, he built a grill onto the beer depot and added 10 more chairs. And then in 1954, he built a motel. And all the signs that you see coming up and down the highway, they were designed by Mr. Schaefer himself. Tons of signs. Check it out. Alright, it's time to hit the road. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. It's been fun filming with Bama Mike and seeing his family again. Had a great time. But before I leave, I want to take care of one important piece of business. Giant spark plug full of stickers. And until next time, y'all have a good day.